Yo, what's good, everybody? And thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos. Today we're going to be talking about a DM that I received pertaining to, of course, sisters. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning family member, then you already know what it is and what it always will be. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell somebody to tell somebody, all that good stuff if you choose to. But if not, just sit back, relax. While we get into this messy thing, now I'm not going to share this person's screen name, but they did tell me that their name is Crystal. Um, but I am gonna post a screenshot so you guys can see the DM that I received on Instagram. And let's go ahead and read this, KK. It says, I think Fatima knows more about the paternity of Karen's babies than she does. Fatima questions Zach anytime he brings up Karen's child, which she should. Karen doesn't even know who the father is. I forgot to say, like many others have said, Zach never finished when he had sex with Karen.
Say what, say huh?
Now, y'all, Crystal, thank you, sis, for sending me this DM. And whatever I say in this video, I'm not coming at you. You know what I'm saying? I get these types of DMs all the time, and I'm like, you know what? Let's discuss this as a family, okay? Now this first line alone let me know all I needed to know. I think Fatima knows more about the paternity of Karen's babies than she does. How, Sway? How? What more could Fatima know about the paternity of Karen's children than Karen? When people send me things like this, I wish they would elaborate. I feel Fatima knows more about this because explanation. I feel that she knows more due to the fact that explanation. The truth of the matter is, Fatima doesn't know anything as it pertains to the paternity of Karen's children. She doesn't even know that it's children. She just believes that it's a child at this moment. You know what? Let me take that back. All Fatima knows is that there's a strong possibility that Zach fathered Karen's child, regardless of the number of times she tries to sow seeds of doubt in his mind. Now, I understand and have no issues with Fatima wanting Zach to know for sure that the child is his. My issue is how she chooses to go about it. Every time Zach brings up that baby, Fatima's responses are, you don't know if that's your baby. You stupid to believe that's your baby. That could be anybody's baby. Okay, Fatima, we get it. Okay, sis, we understand your plight. But the reality is, what's not being addressed is Fatima's feelings surrounding Karen's pregnancy and the possibility of Zach being the father. And because Fatima has yet to deal with it in a real way, all of her responses towards Zach about the child, they're always snappy. They always have a little hint of attitude because she has yet to deal with her true feelings. And honestly, where Fatima is right now, it makes me think of Melanie from the game when she found out that Janae was pregnant. Melanie tried to deny it was Derwin's. She tried to put that baby on another man. She tried to bring up Janae's past as if that had anything to do or would change the paternity of Janae's child. Now, Melanie is a character I didn't really like that because she got on my nerves and she whined all the damn time. But when Melanie came to this place of realization and acceptance, I knew that Melanie was ready to be honest with not only Derwin, but herself.
I don't want you to have her baby! Oh, no, Mama, it's okay.
And this is the place that I am waiting for Fatima to arrive. I want Fatima and Zach to have a heart to heart. I want Fatima to tell Zach, I do not want you to be the father of Karen's child, and begin to explain to him the reasoning that she doesn't. To me, that's the reality. To me, that's the part of the equation that keeps getting glanced over more than just Karen don't know who the father is. Fatima has some feelings about this too. And we have gone so long without her really being honest about how she feels, because she has tried to be a rock. She has tried to be the ride or die. She has tried to be the one to put her feelings to the side. And now everything comes off as an attitude, or it's abrupt, or it's, a hint of anger or aggression, because she hasn't revealed her true feelings. And it's time. It's past time. And I will say, in my opinion, I feel as if Fatima is hurt and frustrated. And my thing is, can we blame her? Those are some true humanistic emotions based on the humanistic experience that she is having with ZAC right now. It's a hell of a lot. So on top of that, now you have to raise and care for Michael, a child that he had with the stripper who he had only known for 5 minutes. That's a hell of a lot. It's actually too much. Now we about to get into this last part of this DM where, Crystal is talking about how ZAC didn't even finish. Now, at this point in the video, it is about to get rated R, okay? So if you are under the age of 18, your good sis, Allie Nick, is going to need for you to go ahead and log off for me, sweetie. Go ahead and log off right now. Log off before I tell your mama. Now, I know some of y'all under the age of 18, y'all already having sex, and you shouldn't be, okay? But it don't matter. Go ahead and log off for me. This is for grown folk. This is for grown folk only. Now, if you don't like rated R talk and you are a grown person, you can go ahead and log off too. But we just about to have maybe 5 to 8 minutes of grown folk conversation, okay? I get this all the time. If it's not under my comment section, I have gotten so many DMs about ZAC not finishing when he was in the closet / office having sex with Karen. Okay. So right now I'm going to deal with 3 type of men. All right. And as women or as men, whatever floats your boat, we have all dealt with at least one of these men, if not all 3. Okay. So the first type of man I'm going to talk about is the type of man who, you have sex with, you go through your duration of your session with this man, he nuts and the session is over. You may get around to, but it's going to be a couple hours from now. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That man is fun. All right? Man number 2. This man, you start your sex session, he nuts within 4 to 5 minutes. He needs an 8 to 10 minute break. You will get a second round that will be long as hell. The second round is going to take him forever to nut. All right? Boom. That man is really fun too. You feel me? The third type of man. This man, he has learned how to control his body. So you have sex with him. You go through your regular session anywhere from 10 to 45 minutes. This man nut, slide back up in you and get to work as if nothing has happened. That's a good man, Savannah. And he's fun too. What I'm saying is, regardless of the type of man that you've had, they're all fun. They're all fun. All right? Now, for the ones that keep telling me that ZAC didn't finish, when ZAC brought his happy ass to that salon on that old fateful day, it was light outside, was it not? Look at your screen, because I got to have receipts for some of y'all. It's light outside. When ZAC left the salon, it was pitch black, baby. Ain't no telling how many nuts happened in that back room. Ain't no telling how many nuts was caught. So please, with the he didn't finish bullshit, okay? If you've ever left it in my comment section when I read it, I thought it was bullshit then. I just ignored it or gave you a love or like and kept it moving. How many men have sex from sun up to sun down and they ain't bust one? Who y'all screwing? The bicentennial man? I need to know. Because I ain't never met that one. Unless, you deal with people who, function in, they semen retention. But even then, come on, we know that ain't ZAC. I'm just like, I don't even understand where that thought came from. It sounds like it probably originated in the dirty waters of Twitter and people just ran with it, or it came from a reviewer who's a virgin, ain't never had sex before. So why would y'all listen to that? Cause I'm like, who y'all screwing? Where? What? Zach didn't finish. Every time I see that, I laugh because I'm like, I know you don't believe that. I know you don't believe that. Crystal, like I said, sis, I ain't coming at you. This is not just for you. There have been so many messages I have received about Zach not finishing, about Zach didn't nut, Zach didn't come when he was with Karen. And I'm like, how? Where did you get this from? And nobody really can give a straight answer. I just I just don't understand where this came from, where this originated, and why are people so compelled to believe this. The only time Zach has ever stated that he didn't come was when he was telling Fatima about him having sex with Heather. It was only 5 minutes, and he stated that he doesn't even remember coming. That's the only time Zach has ever made that statement. We know that he and Karen did not use a condom when they had sex in that closet, and then people are automatically assuming that that's when she got pregnant. Did we forget about the time they had unprotected sex in her car? Did we forget about the time they had unprotected sex? I think it was the first episode of Sisters. So they've had sex quite a few times, and we're not using protection. But it's just automatically assumed that she got pregnant when they were in the office. In my personal opinion, I think she was pregnant before that. She just didn't know. That's what I believe. But that he didn't finish bullshit, we need to leave that. We need to leave that alone. Because no, I don't believe it. All right, I'm done with the rated R talk. I just had to get that out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? So Crystal, like I said, thank you for sending me this. And I do agree, and I've always stated that Zach definitely needs to know if this child is his or not. There is nothing wrong with him knowing that the child is his. Okay, absolutely nothing. But my thing is, Zach, this woman been pregnant for 6 months now. The past 3.5 months, you didn't care about a DNA test. Now it's of utter importance that you get one done. You're so concerned about Karen and this DNA test that Zach is completely missing the fact that his fiance is unraveling before his eyes. But he doesn't see it because it's all about him. He cannot see past the external, which is sad. And if Fatima is with Zach and she feels that she cannot be open and that she can't be vulnerable and bare, then why the hell is she with him? Making him think that everything is cool when it's not, that's a problem. If Fatima feels that she can't express herself, that she can't be happy for her accomplishments, that is a Zach and Fatima problem. And it has nothing to do with Karen carrying these babies over here. And that's the thing I want to see. I want to see the writers stop relying so heavily on the conflict between Zach and Karen and focus on the fact that Fatima and Zach have some real issues that should be addressed, that need to be addressed, and they should not be overlooked. Fatima should not, be the sidekick to his character, which that's what she has become. Honestly, if we be all the way honest about it, and y'all, and I'm thankful that they are putting her character back in college, but y'all need to do more than that. Because for the past however many seasons that Fatima has been with Zach, she has completely lost her identity. I'm trying to figure out why people who truly root for this relationship are not more in arms about that. That even though it's Fatima has no type of bearings in this relationship. It's Zach heavy, and it's all about him. What about her? And I'm gonna leave it at that. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. But thank you, Crystal, for sending me this DM, babe. Like I said, sis, please don't take nothing I said personal. It ain't just you. I just happen to choose yours because I'm like, it would be too many for me to even put on this damn video. So thank you, sis. They ain't gonna know who you are. There's so many Crystals in the world. I'm going to block out your Instagram handle. But I appreciate you. I do. I appreciate you for listening. I do appreciate you for sending me this DM. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start answering more people in this fashion and just create videos based on the questions and the comments that I receive. So I want to thank you guys for listening. Until next time, y'all be safe out there, and I will holler at y'all later. One.